It was in the year 1612 that the Britishers occupied India and called it their own. The Britishers' rule did not affect Tamil Nadu adversely, but failure of the summer monsoons and administrative shortcomings of the Rotwari system resulted in a severe famine in Tamil Nadu in the late 1880s. In response to the devastating effects of the famine, the government organized a famine commission to define principles of disaster relief. Other civic works such as canal building and improvements in roads and railways were also undertaken to minimize the effects of any future famine. One of the oldest mountain ranges located at the tri-junction of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Kerala, the Nilgiris, queen of hill stations, stays regally up in the hills atop all the towns. The district saw a steady growth in its development with the vast expansion in tea plantation and its trade. It gained popularity for its tea distribution. Metupalayam, a taluk of Coimbatore district and one of the fast developing suburbs, is located in the foothills of Nilgiri Hills. A standalone structure taking us across River Bhavani, bridging Metupalayam and the Nilgiri Hill. The bridge was built in the year 1910 during the British reign. Although it saw its decline in the usage later in the 1980s, as the increase in commuters led to the erection of a two-way bridge beside it. Apart from being just an overpass, it takes us on a journey from a commercially infested belt to the greenery in the top brass. The need for its resurrection, in addition to it being a potent transitional space, became a driving factor for us to choose it. The riverside is mainly occupied by the slum, and the river banks are primarily used by them for carts are on either side of the bridge selling food through the day. As the sun sets, an increase in activity around the bridge is seen. This leads to vehicular and pedestrian congestion.
நாலஞ்சு வருஷமா இங்க கடை வச்சுட்டு இருக்கிறோங்க. ரொம்ப டிராஃபிக்கா இருக்குது. வர்றவங்க இங்க சாப்பிட்றதுக்கு இடஞ்சலா இருக்குன்னு பெரிய பெரிய ஹோட்டலுக்கு போயிடுறாங்க. ஒவ்வொரு சமயத்துக்கு நைட்ல 10 மணிக்கு மேல ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா போலீஸ்காரே வந்து எடுன்னு சொல்லிடுறாங்க.
The revitalization of the bridge offers a separate path for pedestrians and cyclists. Raised platforms with recesses acts as barriers, whilst providing space for street vendors. Food stalls have been relocated next to the bridge, ensuring pedestrian movement throughout the day. A viewing deck is provided on one end of the bridge. The aim was to resuscitate the liminal space which bridged two extremes, but in such a way that its identity is not lost. But the bridge, becoming an interactive platform for the tourists and localities, is the ultimate impact.